Mari kita bersama-sama datang ke Pernah ni suci bangga. Bagaimana saya mengetahui Pernah ialah melalui bisnes partner saya, yang pada ketika itu kita memang mencuba cara-cara baru untuk meningkatkan bisnes kita.
Sebelum ni dia dah buat dekat Kota Baru dan saya tengok ada peluang dekat Shah Alam, so saya join.
Takkan setakat offline je. So kita kena guna cara-cara lain, and then kita terserempak dengan advertisement seminar Pernah.
Bila saya join je kelas Pernah ni, saya punya energy tu naik 360 darjah.
Change your physiology, change your emotion.
Memang database merupakan sesuatu yang sangat.
Pernah lawan tetap lawan.
Tujuan saya hadir pada hari ini untuk nak tahu macam mana untuk kita nak collect database lagi, sebab sebelum ni saya tak ada ilmu tentang database.
Ilmu tu kita belajar takkan habis. So yang merubah kita, yang menandakan kejayaan kita adalah ilmu. So saya datang hari ini untuk mendapatkan semangat baru pada 2019 untuk kita pergi lebih jauh lagi.
Saya rasa teruji juga dari segi cara integratekan marketing pelbagai channel, sebab saya rasa ini adalah benda yang baru dan saya rasa ini adalah satu era baru untuk kita buat pemasaran untuk mengukuhkan lagi perniagaan kita. Saya nampak integrate marketing dari segi website, dari segi era dah lepas WhatsApp.
Apa yang saya belajar, macam mana kita nak ambil ataupun nak collect database tu melalui messenger, melalui email, apa semua tu. Itu semua benda baru bagi saya lah. Sebelum ni saya personal message semua kita dapat dia punya alamat. Itu pun bila kita nak post barang tu lah. So kita biasanya kita tahulah, okey, daripada email, daripada Facebook kita boleh dapat segala database pelanggan.
So of course 2019 kita nak boom lagi. So insyaAllah adanya Pernah ni dengan niat orang kata mentor yang betul, insyaAllah boleh pergi. Untuk usahawan-usahawan yang kat luar sana tu, orang kata nak start bisnes, memang kalau nak start bisnes, you kena start dulu, baru you tahu bisnes macam mana. Dan datang seminar untuk belajar supaya you tak buat kesilapan.
Korang wajib datang join Pernah punya seminar. Tak kira seminar apa pun daripada Pernah, wajib datang sebab speaker, sebab penyampaian dia memang best, memang fresh, kita tak mengantuk, memang best lah. Saya cakap memang best.
Berbanding dengan kursus-kursus yang saya pernah hadir di tempat lain, ini adalah satu kursus yang lengkap dan lebih ekonomi. Memang saya tak sabarlah untuk melengkapkan semua kursus-kursus yang saya bakal hadir untuk next 2 months, dan saya pun rasa dengan ilmu yang saya ada, bisnes akan meletup dalam tahun 2019.
Pernah is awesome.
Pernah lawan tetap lawan.
Pernah best awesome.
Alright, okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Pagi. Terima kasih kepada anda yang sedang live bersama dengan kita pada malam ni. Alhamdulillah, syukur. Semalam ni kita ada tetamu istimewa, dan malam ni topik is very important topic for those yang nak kembangkan bisnes. Kita tak nak jadi jago kampung, kita nak jadi international punya player. So malam ni saya menjemput seorang sahabat saya. Dia keluar macam ni, Fas.
Nice.
Saya menjemput seorang sahabat saya daripada Singapura, right? Singapura untuk berkongsi dengan anda semua, untuk share, untuk kita discuss. Kalau ada soalan boleh tulis kat bawah. Saya akan tanya kepada sahabat saya, alright? So tanpa melengahkan masa lagi, By the way, tonight I'm going to talk in English a bit, yeah.
Okay.
Because my friend here, his bahasa is okay, but then his English is superb, great.
Kalau saya cakap dalam bahasa Melayu, kebanyakan orang tak faham.
Tak faham.
Tak faham. So saya cakap dalam bahasa Inggeris.
Yes, okay. So tonight we have our guest here, my good friend from Singapore. I call him Faz. His name is Fazil Musa, right?
Yes, yes.
And he's the founding partner.
Yes, I'm the founding partner.
Founding partner of Leverage Group, right? He's a marketing consultant in Singapore, and he already now how many years in this business?
Years?
In
Not
online
long,
business.
you know, in online business, right? 7 years.
7 years.
7 years.
7 years, right? So I trust him. That's why I bring him into my in our live show, talk show.
Yes.
Right?
Today we're
So
having a talk show.
yeah, talk show. English, okay, bosku, no problem. English, bosku. Alright, so before we move forward, can you tell us a bit siapa Faz?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Kat mana dekat Singapore? In fact, I'm very sure 50, 55, 56 watching. In fact, they never go to Singapore lagi. Tak pernah pergi Singapore lagi.
Betul ke?
Yeah, serious.
Okay. So I'm from Tanjung Pagar.
Tanjung. Oh,
Tanjung
nama Malay punya words.
Actually my house is just behind the railway station KTM.
Railway ada KTM dekat Singapore?
Sampai kat Tanjung Pagar.
Oh, okay, nampak.
Dulu. Now don't have already. Now it will become a shopping center ke MRT station ke, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
MRT station.
So
MRT okay lah.
I run the Leverage Group. We're a marketing consultancy.
Okay.
So what we do is we advise companies on their online marketing strategy.
Okay.
And a lot of the companies that we deal with, they're international companies. So we advise them on, say, their international strategy for e-commerce, for example.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, Leverage Group is focusing on online digital marketing.
Digital marketing. Yeah.
So what kind of service you provide?
Okay, so what we do is, the first thing we do is the conversation that we have as a digital marketing agency is very different from other agencies.
Yes.
Right? So other agencies, when they go and talk to a client, they say, okay, so what's your color palette? What does your packaging look like? What do you want your website to look like? How are we going to make it pretty? So those are not the conversations that we have. The conversations that we have is, for example, if you're a customer or you're a potential customer, the first thing I ask you is, what is the business objective you want to achieve? Right? So our marketing strategy is always focused on a specific outcome. It's not about making a pretty website. It's not about awareness. It's about generating a return on investment.
Alright, okay. Because most of the people is talking about website cantik, website cantik. Oh, by the way, faham tak apa yang Faz cakap?
Translate sikit.
Translate sikit. So Faz focus on conversion, meaning every dollar yang di spend nak return.
Betul.
Okay, nak return. Sebab ramai orang bercakap tentang website cantik, apa lagi? Awareness kan. Faz bukan. He's a marketing strategist. Strategi yang Faz bagi hanyalah fokus untuk dapatkan profit from every cent that you spend. Macam tu.
Okay, so if I were to give you an example, right? Right now in Malaysia, most digital marketers, kebanyakan digital marketers sekarang cakap pasal attention aja, traffic je.
Okay.
Right? So whether it's Facebook ads, search engine optimization, search engine marketing, social media marketing, that's only the first part of marketing strategy.
Betul.
Right? And so most people think traffic is enough, but it's not. So if you go to Bukit Bintang ada banyak traffic kan?
Betul.
Tapi ada kedai kat Bukit Bintang pun tutup. As in shutdown, as in collapse. Right?
Yes.
Even though there's a lot of traffic, the shop at Bukit Bintang also collapse because they don't have conversion.
Yes.
Yeah. So what we do is we sit down, we strategize. What is your lead generation mechanism? What is your sales mechanism? What is your referral mechanism?
Okay.
Right?
Faham.
So so that there is a return on investment. Like for example, every time I know that if I spend $3,
Right.
I will get $10 back.
Okay.
Right? If I spend $3, I will have a customer that pays me $10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Faham? So faham tak apa yang Faz cakap kan? Faz cakap a very good example yang Faz bagi. Faz tak bercakap tentang traffic, because if we go to mana-mana seminar ataupun cikgu ataupun guru, everybody is talking about traffic. Meaning you boleh dapat traffic dari Facebook, Google, IG, YouTube, in fact Twitter, Waze, kan, mana-mana lah. But then kalau kita tengok, if we talk about traffic only, traffic ni adalah manusia lah.
Yeah.
Manusia.
Eyeballs.
Eyeballs, mata. Mata. So traffic adalah eyeballs, mata yang memandang, because marketing is all about buat orang nampak. So kalau you buat marketing orang nampak, meaning mungkin akan ada conversion. But then example ataupun contoh yang Faz bagi, macam dekat Bukit Bintang, banyak tak orang dekat Bukit Bintang? Banyak kan? Saya pun jarang sangat pergi Bukit Bintang. Saya pun
Terlalu ramai orang.
ramai orang. Bukit Bintang tu, area tu ada apa shopping complex apa kat situ?
Pavilion.
Pavilion. Okay. So kat pavilion tu ramai orang, tapi ada juga kedai yang tutup dekat situ. Why? Because traffic banyak, orang banyak. Traffic ni bukan traffic jam Traffic ni dalam bahasa marketing adalah manusia, eyeballs. Banyak dekat situ, tetapi conversion tak berlaku. Meaning tidak berlaku transaction jualan di kedai. Disebabkan itu, kedai tutup. Sama juga dengan konsep online. So di online marketing, there's so much, sangat banyak platform. We got Facebook, Google, IG, YouTube, blah blah blah. But then we are not talking about platform or traffic.
Yes.
We're talking about conversion.
Okay, so the other thing is, all these people are talking about that say Facebook is the best channel, or Instagram is the best channel, or YouTube is the best channel, or search engine marketing, search engine optimization is the best channel. So we don't take that approach. We take a very customized approach. For example, Facebook will not be the best channel if it is for a certain demographic. So for example, if you look at the millennials, they're using Facebook less than people in their 30s to 40s, even 50s.
Yes.
Right? So what other
Millennials
channels
ni umur berapa, Faz?
umur say kita actually millennial lah.
Kita.
Tapi like the younger ones, right?
Kita umur berapa kita?
Kita like at the top end already. Tapi
okay.
like for example, those in their teens up to say 23, right? They're actually using Facebook a lot less than we are. You'll actually be surprised at the statistic that those, you know who are the biggest consumers of Facebook today?
30, 40?
60s.
60s.
All your retirees are the ones who have a lot of time.
That data
is
from Singapore or all around the world?
That data is primarily from the US and also okay. So from the US and it trickles down. So when we talk about digital marketing as well, one of the reasons why my company is so successful is because we have a time machine.
Time machine.
We have a time machine. Okay.
Siapa nak time machine? Time machine ni apa apa time machine bahasa Melayu
Mesin masa.
Mesin masa. Memang lah. You learn Malay in school or what?
I learn Malay in school.
Oh, you have subject Malay subject in school. Serious ah?
Yeah, study Malay in school. Bahasa Melayu.
Macam pelik je.
Right. So what happens is there are a lot of strategies in the US that are very successful, that used to be very successful. But Singapore is about 2 to 3 years behind the US.
2 to 3 years. Alright.
Right.
Okay.
So what we've done is we send our creative director, we send our team to the US to learn what's working there.
Alright.
Right now, so that we know what we can
Why
prepare for.
you need to send them there?
Because
you can learn it online, right?
Tidak boleh. Ilmu
tidak
ni tidak boleh. Ilmu ni perlu dibelajar di sana.
Dibelajar di sana. Okay lah. Why?
Okay.
Meaning you need to have your physical presence there, over there.
Okay, so this is the reason. So the reason why Singapore is 3 years behind the US is because information, you can Google anything anytime, right?
Okay.
But the reason why we need to go is because the information that they talk about in these conferences are not on Google.
I see.
You don't get this kind of information on Google. And also a lot of people, you think that you can get free information, but free information is available to everybody.
Okay.
But not everybody pays for information.
Okay, faham tak apa yang Faz cakap sekarang ni? It's very good information now because most of Malaysian, kita dah ada 110 people watching.
That's
Very good, very
a
nice.
lot more, 30
So
more.
now I'm with Fazil Musa from Singapore, business strategist from Singapore. Okay, so apa yang Faz bagi tahu tadi adalah Singapore about 2-3 years behind
the
US.
Yes.
Okay, behind US. And Faz sent his team, which is the leverage group team, right, to the US, pergi belajar dekat US, okay, pergi belajar dekat US, even though kita ada satu mindsetting tau. Mindsetting kita adalah kenapa perlu pergi ke US sedangkan kita just boleh Google, boleh tengok live ke whatsoever kan. But then Faz send his team over there because whatever topics or things that being discussed over there is not being published anywhere in the internet, right?
Yep.
In Google, you can't simply Google it.
You can't.
Yes.
So talking about the time machine, right?
Okay.
So something that's working in the US now
Okay.
will only start working in Singapore maybe in a year or two. So
I see.
because we go there to learn first, we have time to prepare.
Okay.
Okay. So then the next step is this. Malaysia is about 2 to 3 years behind Singapore in terms of digital marketing.
2-3 years behind Singapore.
Yeah.
Meaning to say about 5 years, 6 years
yeah, 5 years
behind
the
US.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So when we learn from the US and then we implement in Singapore, we get the ability to adapt, we get the ability to tweak it so that, and we have the experience of running these type of campaigns in Singapore.
Okay.
So after 3 years of running these campaigns in Singapore, having that 3 years of experience, and I come to Malaysia and I'm implementing these strategies.
Okay.
In Malaysia, a lot of the digital marketers are then just starting to use it. So they're just starting to figure it out. But we already have 3 years of experience.
Okay, faham.
Yeah.
Okay, so saya explain balik. Faz bagi tahu apa yang Faz belajar dekat US, Faz balik buat dekat Singapore. But then after 3 years implementing, 3 tahun buat teknik marketing itu di Singapore, tiba-tiba Faz datang Malaysia. In fact, dia punya kita punya marketer dekat Malaysia belum guna lagi teknik tu. Dia masih fresh. Padahal dekat Singapore dah 3 tahun benda ni. Jadi apa yang berlaku adalah conversion, basically conversion lah.
Yeah.
Because benda ni baru, orang lain tak guna, tapi kita jadi pioneer guna dekat Malaysia, conversion akan berlaku.
Yes.
Okay? Alright? As simple as that.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, thank you very much 105 orang yang sedang live dengan saya. Sekarang ni saya bersama dengan Faz. Boleh tak klik watch party, tengok ramai-ramai dengan kawan-kawan anda supaya anda dapat maklumat. Sekejap lagi baru kita cerita how to market your product or service abroad, internationally. Boleh Faz?
Boleh.
Boleh. So malam ni memang saya betul-betul ajak Faz untuk share benda ni. So klik butang watch party untuk ajak kawan-kawan anda untuk tengok bersama-sama. Ada soalan, komen dekat bawah. Saya akan baca soalan-soalan anda. Okay, right, continue Faz.
Okay, so that's really the concept of the time machine. That is really the only competitive advantage that I have. That's the only thing, is that I can see into the future because my present is the past of the US, right?
Your
So
present,
my present is the US past.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Betul.
Right, but my present is also the future for Malaysia. So if you could see in the future what is going to be successful in 2 or 3 years, then you have the ability to get good at it and then execute it.
Okay Faz, boleh bagi satu contoh tak? Bila Faz datang Malaysia, apa benda yang orang Malaysia baru nak buat tapi Faz dah buat? We've been doing that for 3 years already.
I'll give you a great example.
Come on. Siapa ada buku, catat sekarang. Jangan percaya kepada otak kita untuk ingat. Tulis segala-gala yang kita belajar malam ni. Yes.
Right. So what they say is the faintest ink is stronger than the best memory. The lightest ink. Lightest ink is stronger than the best memory.
Padu tu. Kena explain balik.
Padu.
Padu. The lightest ink meaning dakwat yang paling tak ada dakwat lebih padu daripada the best mind lah, otak kan.
Oh, tak, like memory lah.
Memory,
Keingatan.
Keingatan
Keingatan. Today is the day we make words, bro.
What is your score in BM?
My digital marketing score better, bro.
Okay, alright. So
I'll give you a really good example.
Great example. Okay.
So there are a few examples of us doing this in Malaysia after we've gotten the experience in Singapore. So I think the best example that we are both familiar with would be Natuji, right? Natuji is run by our friend.
Okay.
And when they engaged me, their sales in Malaysia were not that much.
Okay.
Were okay, right? But their vision was very strong. They wanted to be an international brand.
Okay.
And they also didn't want to use the agent and stockist model. They wanted to go full e-commerce, so it's easier to expand.
Yep.
Right? We came in and we executed what is known as the free plus shipping model, which right now is such a hot is a strategy that is becoming popular. It's not yet.
Yep.
Not a lot of companies in Malaysia are using the free plus shipping model.
Okay.
Right? But using the free plus shipping model right now, they get a return on ad spend of about 2.8 to 3.2.
Okay.
Right? For the Singaporean market. Right now, 95% of their sales volume comes from Singapore.
95%?
Yes. Company in Malaysia, 95% of their sales revenue comes from Singapore.
Okay, faham tak apa yang Faz cakap ni? Satu company, nama Natuji, natugee.com. Salah seorang sahabat kita orang, nama Rina. Dan bila Faz datang ke company tu, Faz buat sales funnel, betul
Yes.
Sales funnel. Saya dekat Funny Evo dah cerita benda ni 3 tahun, brother. Saya dah cakap benda ni 3 tahun, but then
the market's not ready for you.
The market is not ready because of what? I pun ada capsule masa kat, ada time machine. But then kita balik present ni, market is not ready.
That's right.
But then kita keep on educating them.
Yes.
Hopefully one day the market will suddenly boom. Kan?
Yeah.
Okay, so apa yang Faz buat adalah untuk Natuji. Rina is watching or not?
Should be.
Should be. Rina ada tak Rina? Komen dekat bawah jap. He's promoting your business.
Yeah.
So apa yang Faz buat adalah Faz bagi offer kat depan for Natuji product, which is dia panggil
deep cleansing lotion.
Deep cleansing lotion.
Trial size. Yeah.
Okay. Bagi free barang tu plus shipping. Meaning to say barang tu free, orang just bayar shipping sahaja. And 95% sekarang ni Rina jual kepada Singaporean. For Malaysia no?
Malaysian is
5%.
about 2 to 3%, and the rest is like Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines.
Superb. So 95% Singapore is buying from her, shipping from Damansara, right?
Yes.
From Damansara, brother.
Empire City, Damansara.
Empire City, Damansara. Her office office kat situ. So ship from there to Singapore. Dah pergi overseas dah tu. Singapore is overseas.
3 months.
3 times.
3 months. Only 3 months.
Only 3 months pergi ke Singapore. Do they need some kind of like license. Here we have a license, KKM.
Okay, so as a Malaysian product, you need to be endorsed by
Rina ada lah. Pagi, yes, Rina.
Pagi, Rina, my phone is with you.
Rina, come on. After this, you come to Kota Damansara.
Give me my
Funnel
phone.
Evo. Bring fast phone.
Okay. Anyway, so you need to have, like, say for example, KKM. If like you're going to sell in Malaysia, you're going to need to have KKM, right? But if you're going to import personally one by one, I think you don't need MOH approval. But don't quote me on that. Go and do your own homework.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, but I will tell you what you need. Definitely need if you want to go international. These are the things that you need, right? Over and above, like you need a sales funnel for sure.
Kalau nak pergi international, slow down fast.
Yeah. Okay.
Because most of them is very new to sales funnel. Very new to international market.
Yeah.
So we need to
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Ken.
The first thing first is
you need a good sales funnel.
We need to have a very good sales funnel.
Very good sales funnel that converts.
That converts.
Yeah.
Satu benda.
Okay. The next thing you need is your packaging and your branding must be international standard.
Packaging, branding needs to be international standard.
Taraf antarabangsa.
Taraf antarabangsa, brother. Taraf antarabangsa.
Okay.
Can you like explain a little bit more?
Okay.
Taraf antarabangsa tu.
There are products, right, that when you look at it, you know it's a local product, which is okay.
Okay.
Which is
faham.
okay, you know, because so this is the thing I need to tell you all. Like in Singapore, we have no choice but to be international level.
Oh.
Because immediately when we come out with the product, we are competing only with international brands.
I see.
Because the Singaporean market, the domestic market is so small.
Okay.
If you target only the Singaporean market, you won't make money.
Okay, faham.
Tapi kalau di dalam Malaysia, kalau kita ada produk yang kita jual di Malaysia sahaja, boleh buat berjuta-juta.
Berjuta-juta.
Tak payah pergi antarabangsa.
Okay, faham.
Yeah. So when I say like international packaging, what you want to do is you want to look at the top brands or the brands that you compare yourself with, and you must model the type of benchmark, model, same standard or better.
Okay, the keyword is benchmark product before you produce any product or service, right?
Or service.
Or service. Because if we mention only product, there will be some people.
Service macam mana?
Service macam mana? Come on bias. Okay, so if you produce a product or service, you need to have you need to do benchmarking first. Okay, benchmarking first with the brand that you want to like so-called copy and improve, upgrade, right?
I won't say copy lah, say model.
Model
ke compare yourself to.
Right,
compare
compare
that
yourself
is similar. Okay.
Right, okay.
Then the last one is very important. This is very, very important.
Okay, very important.
So there are a lot of Malaysian brands that want to go international.
Okay.
But the level of English needs to be international standard.
Level of English need to be international
Yeah,
standard.
this is very important because whether it's in Singapore, the UK, the US, or any English-speaking country,
Okay.
they will judge you. They will judge you if your English is not correct,
Okay.
not standard.
Okay.
They will judge you unless it's part of your brand that to have that type of style of English. Like for example, you have a pirate's rum, right? So they will speak in Creole, like the type of Jamaican.
Okay.
Like
Sorry. Pirates.
rum. Arab.
Okay.
Arab,
Okay.
right? So but their branding is very like Jamaican or what. So and they speak a specific they speak a specific type of English that's different.
Okay,
so
okay.
if your branding is like that, that's fine. But if you want to be international, generally speaking, you must have the international standard of English.
Okay. That is the barrier.
That's basic.
Because the first okay, like sales funnel, we can do good sales funnel or great sales funnel.
Yes.
Number two, we can we can do benchmarking. We can create a very good like branding.
Yeah.
Right? But then the third one, English. That is our biggest problem.
Yes.
Biggest, most toughest because since like kecil, English is not our first language. We like cakap bahasa Melayu kan.
Yeah.
In fact, if we are Malay in Malaysia, if we talk in English, especially me in being orang kampung kan, if I talk in English, people will say like koya in Kelantan koya. Koya is like koya. Acah-acah bagus .
Oh, okay. Like showing off.
Yeah, showing off.
Okay.
Right. I'm lucky because in the environment.
Yeah.
Like pergi sekolah yang ada like boarding school kan. Lepas tu masuk university. In university.
Kat mana?
University Petronas. So we are being forced to talk in English.
Your English is very good.
But then most of us we are not lucky enough to speak in English. Can you suggest do we have option like hiring someone, or if we want to go to English class, it's impossible. We want to make money. We don't want to learn English.
So here's the thing, like because the level of English is say here, right? Then we also don't know when the person that we hire whether or not their level of English is international.
Final Evo memang
You see, so because let's say for example, if I'm here, right, and this guy is doing my copywriting or whatever, because I'm here, I don't know whether he's making a mistake. I can only identify the mistakes that I know.
Okay.
Right? So of course you can hire somebody to do it for you. Hire proofread. Like honestly, the best way is go to Upwork.
Upwork. Okay. The spelling is UPWORK.
Yeah.
.com.
Yes. Go to Upwork,
Upwork.
and get somebody, a native English speaker, to proofread your copy.
Okay, faham ke tak?
That's the easiest.
Sekarang ni kalau kita nak jual online, kita perlukan let's say website yang ada sales letter, copywriting yang dalam bahasa Inggeris tu. So kita tak tahu, sebab kita punya bahasa Inggeris pun biasa-biasa, level yang biasa-biasa kan. Kita bukan American English punya semua kan. In fact kita tak sama par dengan Singaporean pun. So what we should do is, apa yang Faz advise, we go to Upwork, upwork.com, hire so-called freelancer lah.
Yeah.
Freelancer dekat situ, cari good
Native English speaker.
Native. The keyword is native English speaker. Maksudnya dia bercakap mother tongue dia bahasa Inggeris lah. Mother tongue, bahasa ibunda dia bahasa Inggeris. Okay? Right.
Any questions?
Any question? Ada soalan setakat ni? Ada soalan? Okay. I'm searching for any question.
Yep.
Ada soalan boleh terus komen dekat bawah. Apa internet marketing strategi yang dah pakai kat Singapura tapi belum ada kat Malaysia? Oh, siap translate lagi ni. What internet marketing strategy has been used in Singapore but not yet in Malaysia?
Okay.
Faz ambil bahasa Melayu, okay?
That's true. Bahasa Melayu. C6. I got like C6. Just passed 50 something, bro. Passed when I was 18.
Meaning bahasa Melayu tu perlu pass lah.
Yeah. Perlu pass. Kalau tak pass tak boleh pergi university.
Oh, gitu.
Kalau tak pass tak boleh pergi junior college.
Oh, I see.
Tapi selalu dulu secondary school tak pergi kelas je. Tak pergi ponteng je. 1 tahun pergi kelas 1-2 kali je.
Just untuk pass je lah.
Just untuk pass. Yeah,
okay, faham.
Okay, so you want to know what internet marketing strategies have been implemented in Singapore but not yet in Malaysia. So one of the things that I see is what we've talked about already, right? Is what we call the free plus shipping strategy. So I'll explain a little bit more. Okay, I'll explain a little bit more. You must be very happy you asked the question, right? Okay, so I'll explain a little bit more in the sense that you see, there are 2 ways you can do this. So I look at revenue as the same. I don't care what the revenue is for. When $12 comes in, I look at it as $12.
Okay,
so there are 2 ways a product can go out. I can give you, I say, if you buy my product, I'll give you free shipping. Okay. Menarik ke tak? Menarik. Okay. Tapi
okay lah.
Okay je.
Dulu okay. Sekarang ni boleh lah.
Everybody's giving free shipping, right? Yeah. But now, if you pay for shipping, so I'm saying I want to give you the product for free. Okay. I want to give you the product for free. Okay. But is it fair for you to just pay for shipping so you can get it?
Itu wow nama dia.
Wow. Right? So you pay for tapi sama. I still take $12 from you. So whatever I use it for, whether I use it for the product, whether I use it for the shipping, I still take $12 from you. Okay. So that's the concept of free plus shipping. Right. You went to Thailand like in October, right? Yeah. Okay, so in Thailand, you see all these tailors where they say you can get 1 suit, so 1 jacket, 1 shirt, 1 pants for $100 US. Cheap, right?
Cheap, very cheap.
So
seriously cheap.
It makes you walk through the door, right?
Yep.
Tapi once you go in, they say, bro, this material not so nice. You want a better material, only $50 more. Right?
Yeah.
Actually, right, bro, like you want 1 shirt, only not enough. You want 2? You want like more pants? Okay, so this is the basis of that strategy. Like Russell Brunson says, when you walk into McDonald's, so it costs McDonald's 89 cents to get you through the door.
89 cents?
Right, to get you through the door.
Okay.
Right, so when they sell you a burger for $1.10, they make 21 cents.
Yep.
Correct?
Okay, correct.
But when they sell you the fries, when they sell you the Coke, when they sell you everything, when they upsell you, they make another $1.50.
Okay.
Right? So does it make sense for me to spend 89 cents to get a customer, even though when I get that one customer, if he only buy one thing, I only make 21 cents?
Okay lah.
Okay lah.
Okay lah.
Because you get a profit from getting your customer.
Betul.
So the free plus shipping strategy, so we talked about how we used it for
I need to explain. I need to explain.
Okay,
right?
okay.
Sebab diorang ni kalau dia tak faham dia akan keluar.
Okay.
So I need to like
Right.
maintain them untuk watch our live.
Okay.
Okay, so Faz bagi tahu is very good information now. Relax, tenang anak muda. Click share, click share and then click watch party. So apa Faz bagi tahu sekarang ni adalah very good. Apa yang McDonald punya strategi adalah McDonald bayar untuk iklan. Kos untuk seorang masuk ke McDonald 89 sen. Meaning berapa? 89 sen dollar
Tak apalah, ringgit pun sama.
Sama lah, okey lah, sama lah. 85 sen. Tapi definitely in ringgit lah kan. Tapi 85 sen dollar. Okay. Dia spend iklan banyak tu, barulah seorang hamba Allah akan masuk dalam McDonald. Right? Bila masuk McDonald, they will purchase, let's say, one burger. So one burger tu how much?
110.
110. Okay, RM1 RM1 10 sen lah. Senang cerita. So bila dia bayar RM1 10 sen, McDonald buat untung 21
cents.
21 sen. Alright? 21 sen dia buat. Tapi tak cukup lah 21 sen. So apa yang dia buat lah, dia upsell french fries, air dan macam-macam lagi lah. Ice cream, yes. So daripada 21 sen untung dia tu, dia boleh jadi RM1.50 per customer yang masuk. Meaning to say, dia boleh keep on bayar traffic unlimited. Faham tak? Bayar je, bayar. Jadi dia so called dalam bahasa lain, dia tidak ada marketing budget.
That's right.
Marketing budget dia adalah unlimited budget. Because the more dia spend, lagi banyak akan masuk. Sebab apa? 85 sen dia jual, dia bagi pada marketing, dia akan dapat balik RM1.50. Okay, faham tak setakat ni? Okay, clear? Ni namanya sales funnel. Upsell. Right? Continue Pak, sorry.
Okay. So
sekarang ni faham Kalau faham komen sikit. Korang ni takut juga ni tak faham kan? Bahasa terlalu, dah lah bahasa Melayu tak faham. Sebab technical term. Kan? Bahasa Melayu dah tak faham. Cerita pula dalam bahasa Inggeris, technical term. Aduh, dua kali, double, triple.
Okay.
Alright,
so just to give you
Lina ask you to cakap bahasa Melayu.
Sudahlah. Okay. So kalau saya cakap bahasa Melayu orang tak faham. Sudah dibuktikan. It has been proven. Okay. So I'll give you another example.
Okay.
So remember late last year there was this big controversy about investment being made into a lingerie firm that failed.
I never heard about it.
Okay, so government funds were used to invest into a lingerie startup.
Which government?
It's Malaysian government.
Serious ah?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
So
previous government, right?
I guess so. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you an example of one of our clients.
Okay.
We helped a company run by men, right?
Okay.
4 men launched a lingerie startup. 4 men launched a lingerie startup.
Okay.
Just with the free plus shipping model.
Okay.
Right? With less than 20,000, with about $10,000, had about 2,000 new customers.
Sorry.
2,000 new customers from $10,000.
2,000 new customer from $10,000 marketing investment.
Marketing spend. Free plus shipping.
Okay, alright.
Right? So basically 4 men launched the lingerie product with the free plus shipping model, managed to get 2,000 new clients in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
Using the free plus shipping model. And so or I give you the example of Senatuji, right? So I'll give specific numbers now very, very quickly.
Okay.
Let's say it costs about $15.
$15.
It costs about $15 to acquire a client. So it means the cost of client acquisition is $15.
Okay.
The average cart value is about $30.
Okay.
Right? Which means every time I spend $15, I get a new customer, and I get $30 in revenue. My return on spend is 2,
Okay.
right? Which essentially means I have no marketing budget lah.
Yeah. betul.
Because if I spend $10,000 in January, at the end of January I have $20,000, right? And then at the end of February I have $40,000,
Yep.
right? So you take away the cost of goods sold, then you basically keep rolling the marketing budget. So right now, let's say for example for me, when I'm working on that business, my job is very clear. My job is to keep giving them leads or keep giving them new customers.
Yep.
Their job is not to worry about new customers. Their job is to make sure these customers buy again.
Okay.
So their job is to make sure they buy the fries and the Coke.
Okay.
My job is to make sure they buy the first burger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Faham?
Yeah. So it makes it very easy. So then they know exactly what they need to do. There's a very specific KPI for repurchasing, right? There's a very specific KPI for like the supply chain thing.
So I understand.
Yeah.
Right. So far anda faham ke? I understand for that the first one, which is you need to make sure they purchase the burger, but then in Rina's case, they need to make sure they buy the upsells. Is it?
Yeah. So in Natuji's case, my job is to make sure they buy the first burger.
Okay.
And then the Rina's job, or their team's job, is to get them to buy the Coke, buy the fries, buy the ice cream, and
in
then
the
come
same time they go to the website or after that?
After.
Okay.
Yeah.
Faham? Right? Faham. Okay. By the way, I'm curious. What happened to those 4 guys? Are they still selling the lingerie?
I suppose so.
The 4 guys in Malaysia or what?
They launched in Malaysia, but there are 4 guys in Singapore.
Oh. Faham tak? Apa 4 orang lelaki ni tadi, 4 orang ni is very is true story.
Yeah. Oh, this is true story. These are my actual clients.
Oh, actual client. Okay, macam ni. Ada 4 orang lelaki jual baju dalam wanita. Lingerie is baju dalam wanita lah, senang cerita. 4 orang lelaki ni Singaporean. Okay. Modal from like
1 Italian.
Oh, 1 Italian kan.
Italian,
3 Singaporean. Okay, 1 Italian, 3 Singaporean. Lelaki jual baju dalam wanita, guna free plus shipping model. Okay, meaning to say tak payah bayar produk, bayar shipping je, you dapat produk tu for free. So what happened is, guna $10,000 marketing budget, dia dapat 2,000 new customer.
In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. 2,000 orang beli barang. Anda simple macam ni, kita tukar bahasa Melayu. Untuk bahasa Melayu punya Malaysia punya market, anda spend RM10,000, anda dapat 2,000 customer baru. Contoh, katakanlah 2,000 orang ni spend let's say RM100. Boleh
Okay,
RM100. So 2,000 darab 100 equals to 2,000. 200,000.
2,000 and RM100. Yeah, 200,000.
200,000 jualan, 200,000 jualan dengan modal 10,000 cost marketing. Okay apa?
Yeah, but actually because free plus shipping they didn't spend 100, they only spent maybe 30 times 2,000 is 60,000.
60,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay, alright. Okay, baru clear, faham. Ada orang tak faham tadi McDonald tadi punya. Okay lah. Okay, ada soalan? Lingerie, bukan macam tu. Lingerie.
No.
So okay lah kan. Apa tips dan strategi digital marketing yang boleh digunakan untuk business outlet food and beverage?
Okay.
Di Singapura bagaimana game business outlet F&B digunakan?
Oh, senang.
Very simple.
So I have a client. So chili crab, you know chili crab.
Chili crab.
You met my friend.
Yes.
Yeah, my client. Okay. So my client, they run a restaurant that sells chili crab, right?
Okay.
So the first question I want to ask you guys is, if you know that there's good food somewhere, will you travel to go and eat it?
Of course,
right?
Of course.
I tell you a story. My driver was driving me from KLIA to my hotel. Okay, then he was telling me, hey bro, the other day I had these Bruneians, they asked me to drive them from KL to Malacca.
Okay.
just to makan.
Alright.
Right, so they makan at Jonker Street. Okay, lepas tu dia orang pergi makan kat Kelebang, makan kuih keria gula melaka.
Okay.
Long queue by the side of the road.
Okay.
Okay, which is, to me, is craziness.
Okay.
But I mean, that is specifically is craziness, but I will drive to for food lah, okay? Okay, so we know that people will drive for food.
Okay.
And this is not even an internet marketing principle. This is a basic business principle.
Boleh zoom kat fast.
Okay? So this is a basic business principle.
Okay.
If you want people to come to your restaurant,
Okay.
no matter where you are, the one thing you need is to be highly differentiated.
Highly differentiated. Meaning berbeza. Tengok dah 97 orang. Alamak. Beliau dan oh okay dah ada. Tolong klik share biar sahabat-sahabat kita boleh tengok live kita, dan saya amat recommend anda untuk buat watch party. Kat bawah tu ada klik watch party, invite kawan-kawan yang lain untuk tengok bersama-sama so that kita boleh belajar sama-sama. Okay? So highly differentiated.
Yes.
Nak buat F&B.
Correct.
Okay?
I'll give you an example. Okay. So let's say people are very fascinated with big piles of food. Ada yang terbesar, yang terpedas, yang like whatever, okay? Yang termanis, right? Whatever that might be. So for example, in Singapore, there's a place in Singapore that sells the spiciest chicken wings.
Chicken wing.
Kepak ayam yang terpedas. Right?
Okay.
If you can finish this plate of chicken wings that is of very, very, very spicy, it's free.
Okay.
But this restaurant is like somewhere in the middle of nowhere in the northeast of Singapore.
Okay.
But people still go.
Okay.
Because they cannot get that experience anywhere else.
Yes.
Right?
Betul?
So if you want your restaurant to have more traffic,
okay,
you must come up with something that people cannot find anywhere else.
Okay.
Okay, it doesn't have to be so the way that most F&B outlets compete today is twofold. The first way is they compete with price, which is the most noob strategy ever.
Yeah,
right.
Betul.
The second way is they just noob to the max.
Noob to the max.
Right. The second way is they compete then by saying they're the best. But everybody also say the best, and it's also a matter of taste.
Betul.
But if you have
different people have different tastes.
Exactly. But if you have something that nobody else has, you're a monopoly.
Okay, betul.
Right? So I'll give you an example. You guys know like the big steak, like the tomahawk steak.
Right? Okay.
So there's only so few places in Singapore that's halal that serves it.
Okay.
So if you want a tomahawk steak or you want that experience, then you have to go to those places.
Okay.
Right? So that's just one example. So you must, when you are highly differentiated, essentially you become a monopoly.
The keyword is
Correct. That's the keyword.
Tersedak tu biasa. Terpedas, terbesar, apa lagi? Termanis.
Yeah, termanis.
Meaning the keyword tu lah. So you carilah
yang senang terbesar.
Senang.
Yang senang. Kan volume aja kan. Right? Or like tapi
if you put like nasi goreng besar gila, bapak punya pinggan tu terbesar. Kalau
habis dalam setengah jam free.
Letak talam babe. Letak tapi dengan syarat seorang makan. Memang tak habis
Nasi goreng pedas gila.
Nasi goreng pedas gila. Okay, dia kena ada dan gila kat belakang. Okay, alright. Okay.
Lapar pula bro.
Lapar? Janganlah fast. We already ate just now. Okay, ada orang tak faham. Nur Syuhada. Means first bagi free, tanggung shipping, tak dapat apa-apa sales lagi lah ya.
Okay. You translate for me.
Okay. Like this. Macam ni. We Malaysian, we're not very familiar with free plus shipping. Okay. Meaning, macam ni lah. I have air ni. Okay. I kata, beli air ni for free, you just bayar cost shipping. Jadi, for us, yang sedang watching ni, mana untungnya?
Okay.
Celah mana kita nak untung? air ni dah lah kita ada modal. Bagi free. Dia pula bayar shipping cost. Katalah modal kita RM10. Okay, that's good. Katalah this air cost about RM10. Okay. So for me to ship this air cost about RM6 only. Okay. So people just pay me RM6.
Okay.
But then the cost for this air itself is RM10. So how can you justify this model?
So lepas anda membeli air,
okay, selepas anda membeli air,
okay. So after you buy the
you can
water,
get
you
A
just
plus
pay.
here.
That's right.
Because your Malay is
buku Malay
bahasa Melayu
Melayu.
tinggi.
Oh, Melayu
bahasa Melayu tinggi.
So selepas anda membeli air, you just pay for shipping, right? Say shipping is let's say shipping is okay. Here's the thing that people don't get, right? When I sell this water at $10, my retail price is 10, but my cost is 2.
Retail, okay, alright.
Okay, so actually the cost of the bottle water is 2 for me. But for you, the price is 10.
Faham.
Okay, so the value to you is 10. Okay, so the other thing is shipping. We don't say just shipping, we say shipping and handling
cost.
Because shipping cost only means that you pay the courier, but it also costs me money to have staff to pack the thing for you. It also costs me money to have staff to do all the sticker, all this. So that's called shipping and handling. Okay, right? Faham. So let's say just shipping cost alone is RM6. I charge you handling cost 4 lah. Okay. So my total revenue is 10. Okay. Right? Shipping 6, then this cost 2. Then plus my cost of staff another 2. Okay lah, I break even. But tetapi lepas anda membeli air ini, saya menjual ais. I sell you ice. Lepas tu saya jual sirap. Faham? So sirap saya untung, ais saya untung.
Faham tak? Saya explain balik. I re-explain. So bagi kita, contoh nak suruh faham. Air ni memanglah kita jual harga dia RM10. So bagi orang lain, dia tengok air ni harga dia RM10. The value of this air, the water, is RM10. But then the cost untuk kita buat air ni RM2. Contoh, ni Faz bagi contoh RM2. So what happen is, bila kita buat iklan, saya kata air ni free, saya akan bagi free dengan syarat anda bayar shipping plus handling cost. Maksudnya apa? Shipping RM6, handling cost contoh RM10 lah, saya kata RM10. Everything cost about RM10. Jadi dia macam air ni tak payah bayar lah. Tapi sebenarnya orang bayar RM10 tu, shipping RM6, tambah lagi dengan kos air RM2. Lepas tu kita tinggal lagi RM2 ni untuk kos staff atau bungkus barang. So RM10. So basically break even dengan satu air ni. Faham tak setakat ni? So kita akan dapat genuine leads, buyer leads. Yes. Right? Orang yang ada buying power untuk beli barang. So bukannya leads yang masuk dalam kita punya database, but then they don't have any purchasing power. Betul Pas? Yes. In fact, kalau anda guna sales funnel, if they want to purchase this air, this water, bottle of water, they need to put in their credit card number. Yes. Right? Credit card number. So if we have the credit card number, we have the information of the card, we can upsell them with sekarang ni Faz bagi contoh, takkan beli air je bro. Mestilah beli air ais. Nak air sejuk tak? Belilah ais. And then after they purchase the ice, Faz will sell them sirap. Takkanlah minum air kosong, emon lah. Belilah air sirap. Kan? Lepas tu lepas beli air sirap, sell them bottle ke.
Glass bottle. Takkan nak minum dengan plastik. Ambil botol gelas.
Ini tak BPA free. Pakailah apa, glass water lah whatsoever lah kan. Gitulah konsepnya. So faham Trust me, kalau anda buat sekarang ni, you will be the first in Malaysia yang jual style macam tu. The first in Malaysia.
Third lah.
Third.
But still very first in Malaysia for your product, for your niche. Yes, for sure.
Kena bagi first in Malaysia.
Betul. First.
Kalau third tu dia orang dah tak feel lah. Okay. Right. For e-commerce business model, own branded handbag, we drive the customer to the website. However, minority of Malaysian women know how to buy in the website, but they ask in WhatsApp for
Yes.
customer service,
Yes.
and it's hard to close them in WhatsApp.
Yes.
Do you have suggestion?
Yes.
No, Farida.
So this is what I found as well.
Okay.
So when
The problem, right?
the problem, like
The
I
problem
said,
in Malaysia.
In Malaysia. So like I said, the Malaysian digital marketing ecosystem is about 3 years behind from Singapore. So when you talk about Singapore 3 or 5 years ago, right, you
Okay.
can actually make a lot of money just selling on Facebook. No funnel, no site, nothing. Like I have a client,
Okay.
all she did was go on Facebook and sell scarves. She made about $5,000 a month.
So sorry.
All she did was go on Facebook
Okay.
and sell tudung.
Oh,
Scarf.
scarf. Okay.
Yeah, right? And she made about $5,000 a month from home.
Okay. All right.
Okay. But fast forward to today. What we did was
This story is like 3 years back.
that was 3 or 4 years ago
3
in
4
Singapore.
years.
Now cannot lah. Singapore now do that, it cannot already because
Okay.
we've advanced too much.
Okay.
Okay. So fast forward to today, when we launched Natuji's campaign, right? We launched both Singapore and Malaysia. In fact, when we first started, primarily our focus was Malaysia.
Okay.
But the Malaysian conversions were so bad,
Yeah.
you know, that
Confirm. Tamprin. So
yeah,
bad.
so bad because the market's not ready.
Yes.
Right.
betul.
So then we diverted our focus to Singapore,
Okay.
and our cost per lead and our cost per lead half, our conversions
Okay.
doubled.
Okay.
Right, which means that if your cost per lead halves, your conversions double, means you make twice as much profit.
Yep.
Right. So then why would I? So if I have the choice between spending $10 to acquire a client and $5 to acquire a client, and I have only $1,000, where would I spend my money? Half here, half here?
Confirm 5.
All here, right?
Yeah.
So we spend all our advertising budget on Singapore and not on Malaysia at all. That's why we have 95% Singaporean clients.
Okay.
What we found was the Malaysian clients are not that comfortable. So the reason for this low conversion in Malaysia is because Malaysian clients are not that comfortable yet using their credit card to purchase something online.
Okay.
They still feel that they still have a need for a high touch system.
Yep.
They need somebody to talk to them.
Yep.
They need somebody to close them on
Yep.
WhatsApp, on
Yep.
message,
Yep.
or whatever it is. Then also they prefer to do bank transfer.
Yep.
So an automated system is for the Malaysian market is not ripe yet. Belum masak.
So how can we tackle this problem? Because most of us is doing business in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Our customer is Malaysian, but then the Malaysian market is not ready yet for this kind of, like
Yeah.
strategy.
Yeah. So one thing you can do is wait. The first thing you can do is wait. The next thing you can do is
because the economy is so bad now.
yes. So the next
Just now I've talked too fast.
yeah.
Last like 10 years before. 10 years?
Yeah, 10 years ago.
10 years
Oh yeah,
ago,
The conversion
$1
was 1 to 2.2.
1 to 2.2 Sing dollar. Now $1 equals to 3.03.
0.03.
Come on. So our economy is going down. We can't wait,
Cannot-
brother.
So the next suggestion I have is even better for you,
Okay,
right?
through it.
So as a digital marketer, as an internet marketer, you can market to any economy, what?
Yeah.
So
betul
then
lah.
you practice in Singapore, you practice on the on the American market, practice on the Australian market, because then it makes you more valuable here when the time comes.
Maksudnya apa? Jual lah online di luar negara. Betul eh?
Let's make US dollars.
US dollar, come on. Times 4, brother. Times 4. US dollar times 4. Effort yang sama, penat yang sama, pening kepala yang sama, tapi times 4.
Yeah, but you still need those three things. You
Yeah.
need a good online funnel, you need international branding, you need good English.
Yes, 3 benda ni. 3 benda ni penting. Right? Tapi jomlah sama-sama kita ke luar negara. Satu, perlu ada sales funnel yang bagus. Kalau tak faham lagi sales funnel, boleh datang ke seminar Funnel Evo. Right? Nak cerita funnel ni panjang juga. But then anda boleh Google what is sales funnel. Satu. Nombor dua, you need to have a very good brand strategy, everything about brand mesti on par dengan international brand. Okay. Number 3 is you need to have a very good English. If you don't have a very good English, go to like upwork.com, upwork.com, and find somebody else with native English
to proofread for you.
to proofread. Right? So untuk pergi ke internasional. Okay, saya suka cakap dengan orang. Macam Fanny Ivo bagi free seminar kan. Don't compare lah, come on lah. Fanny Ivo ni memang kita buat amal jariah banyak. Tapi even though we give free tickets, people still
Don't value it.
don't value
No, but
it.
that's the problem. When you give it for free, people don't value it.
Yeah. So our next strategy, we are not going to give free anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway, ada orang kata Facebook ada ads semakin mahal, ada harapan lagi. Maybe we have another 5 minutes,
Sure.
right? And then we going to
Okay.
end this. Some people say that Facebook ads cost is getting more expensive. Is there any hope for SME in Malaysia? Oh, nampak.
This is a really good
Move to
question.
Singapore lah, come on lah.
No, this is a really, really good question,
Okay.
right? And this is a very important question.
Okay.
Do you know somebody who tells you, Fadi, you cannot make money in stocks and shares?
No.
No, okay. So do you know anybody who can tell you that, who tells you, Fadi, you cannot make money in property?
No.
No, everybody say can, right?
Everybody.
You know why? Because you are surrounded by successful people, right? Or do you meet anybody who says, Fadi, internet marketing doesn't work?
No.
You're not helping me. Okay, so I will tell you.
So
There-
what do you
I'll
expect
tell you.
me to?
No, I'll tell you,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Because there are some people or some companies or very old school companies that say, oh, I'm sorry, internet marketing doesn't work. Right?
Okay.
Or they will tell you. They will
Okay,
tell you.
ada.
But the
Yes.
truth is not that internet marketing doesn't work. It's just that you tried and it didn't work for you because you don't know what to do.
Yes, correct.
So when you're saying that Facebook ad costs are going up, are you doing it the right way, or who are you learning from?
Yep.
Right? Because let's talk about Facebook. First of all, right, when we talk about cost of client acquisition and return on ad spend, because that's a function of cost of client acquisition,
Yes.
right? You generally expect your cost of client acquisition to look like this. Okay, it starts here,
Okay.
and then it goes down because
Okay.
people are more familiar with you. If
Okay.
you don't change your ad creatives, if you don't refresh your audiences, your cost will go up.
Yep. Definitely.
Obviously, because your audience is fixed,
Yep.
right? But so if your ad costs are going up, it's because you're not running ads the right way. You're not refreshing your audiences. You're not refreshing your creatives.
Yep.
You're not doing proper retargeting and proper nurturing.
Yes.
There are specific methods and techniques to keep your ad costs down.
Yep.
And because there are some people that will buy when they see you the first time.
Yep.
There are some people that will only buy after they see you the 7th time.
Yep.
Right? So you need to invest in nurturing your audience. You know, and that's how you keep your ad costs down. I think you wanna translate first?
So it's not because dia bukan sebab Facebook, bukan sebab Facebook ads tu yang mahal, tapi strategi kita yang salah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Because people still use Facebook. Traffic is still there, the eyeballs is still there, but then the strategy is kita yang salah. So kita salah buat kreatif. Pertama, kreatif ni maksud fast adalah kita punya video atau gambar tu
Or copy, yeah.
or copy pakai benda yang sama bertahun-tahun. So orang dah jemu, dah muak kan, benda yang sama tapi kita tak tukar-tukar. So mungkin dulu kita punya cost ads tu murah, makin lama makin mahal. Okay, saya selalu cakap benda tu ads fatigue. Ads kita dah fatigue gila, orang dah serabut, dah tengok banyak kali. Imagine macam ni lah, KFC dekat Malaysia dah berapa tahun? Dah banyak tahun kan? Berpuluh tahun kan? Cuba bayangkan daripada awal dulu sampai sekarang dia cerita original recipe. Boring gila. Tapi kalau tengok sekarang ni, setiap bulan dia akan ada resipi baru, padahal benda sama. They just put cheese, latest one, KFC Zinger Waffle Burger. It's still Zinger Burger, but then they just change the roti bun
Jadi waffle.
That's it. So they keep on changing, but then this same lah kan, benda sama. So sama, ads fatigue. So it's not because of Facebook, it's because of your strategy. Betul Nefas?
Betul. And okay, so there are certain things we can control and certain things we can't control, right? So there's another school of thought. So we say that if there are creatives that are working and converting, don't change.
Okay.
Because it converts, right?
Alright.
You don't change the creatives, but you must refresh the audience,
Ya, betul.
right?
Betul lah.
So then the other thing is,
Meaning go and find new prospect, right?
correct, you need to be creative about the way that you find your, okay, so I'll give you an example.
Okay.
So when we ran ads for Natuji in Singapore,
Okay.
initially, right, our return on ad spend also was, it's still quite high lah, 2 plus, it's still quite high, but it could be better, right?
Okay.
And what we realized is that the ones that were converting were primarily the Malay Muslims in Singapore. Why? Because it's Rina's face. If it was a
Okay.
secular face, it's easier for everybody to convert.
Okay.
So what we did was we made our targeting tighter.
Okay.
Not just women between the ages of 28 to 35
Alright.
in Singapore that are interested in skincare. We needed to be tighter in the audience in terms of, we wanted more of the Malay Muslim community, but you cannot go and say I want Malays because it's racist. They don't have that option.
Yeah.
So you need to be creative. So women 28 to 35 interested in skincare who like Siti Nurhaliza, Vivi Yusof.
okay.
So, I mean, Chinese people, not many of them are going to like them, right? So you have to find creative ways to target the specific audience that you know will convert better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, faham. So bukan sahaja anda buat kreatif baru, ads baru, dari sudut video atau gambar baru, copywriting baru, tapi anda juga cari pelanggan baru. So pelanggan baru tu, the way you put like umur berapa, boleh tengok apa yang dia minat kan. So depends on that jugalah. Okay, alright. So I think, dah lama.
Dah
Kita
lama,
is about lama tu. Alright. Last lah.
Okay.
Apakah permintaan, which is ni klise, ni malas nak fikir ni. Soalan ni malas nak fikir. Apakah permintaan produk atau servis paling banyak di Singapore?
What is the most popular product in Singapore? What's the most highly demanded product
Highly
in Singapore?
demanded.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
That's it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever product you want to sell, as long as it's a quality product, you can find your Okay, so my philosophy is this, right?
Okay.
If you run a business and you're not making at least $150,000, you have no right to talk about competition.
Oh.
Any shop, anything you sell,
Okay.
right? Okay, so this is the entire. So okay, let me give you an example,
Okay.
right? This is the ecosystem of F&B,
Okay.
right? This is McDonald's, this is KFC,
Yeah.
this is Pizza Hut, right? But
Okay.
there's still a tiny spot here for
Yeah,
the mee
yeah.
soto store.
Yeah.
If the mee soto store don't complain about, oh fuck, there's McDonald's. It's like there's McDonald's, right? Oh shit, there's McDonald's. Oh shit, there's KFC.
Thank God it's not TV, you know. Like
It's like, oh shit, there's McDonald's. So because McDonald's is such a big player, I cannot open my shop. No, cannot be what?
Yeah,
Right,
betul
because you have mee soto shops, nasi lemak shops. There's nasi lemak shop. Every shop corner sells nasi lemak in Malaysia.
Betul.
But if you're not making at least $150,000 in your business, then you can't talk about competition. Because no matter what business you have, you should be able to find customers that will make you at least $100,000.
Betul.
That's how I feel lah.
Tidak ada orang yang tak berjaya dalam bisnes, yang ada hanya orang malas. So means that kalau kita tak berjaya buat bisnes, bukan sebab kompetitor, sebab kita malas cari cara untuk jadi lebih baik daripada kompetitor. Betul tak?
Yes.
Kita tak cari uniqueness yang dengan gila kat belakang tadi kalau makanan kan. Right? Okay. So saya rasa itu saja
Alright.
for our slot for today. Hopefully fast. You know, like daripada tadi, it's so big, man.
Apa? Oh, me? Tanya.
Your apa tinggi berapa?
178.
178. Mine is 169. So no wonder. In fact, your rambut is also tinggi lagi.
Tinggi lagi.
Okay, alright. Semoga anda dapat sesuatu pada malam ini. Kita punya live pada malam ni. 3 benda yang Faz bagi tahu. Go market, pergi luar negara. Sebab dekat market luar negara tu, dia lebih automate berbanding market Malaysia. Kita grow big sekarang ni. Otak kita jangan guna Facebook ads untuk target Malaysia. Facebook ads boleh target satu dunia, babe. Satu dunia boleh pergi. Your product or service, yes, but then you need to have 3 things. The first one is you need to have a very good sales funnel. Number 2, branding strategy mesti on par at least with international brand, which is anda buat lah, dia panggil benchmarking. Yeah. Number 3 is
Standard of English.
Yes,
International standard.
your English need to be international standard. Ada 3 benda ni, you can go
Anywhere.
anywhere in the world, no problem. Because Facebook ads, Google ads tu meant untuk buat target satu dunia lah, senang cerita. Alright, thank you very much. Thank you Bas. Salam sikit. Nanti jumpa anda lagi insya-Allah setiap hari Selasa saya akan jemput orang. Kalau tak ada orang saya akan live sendiri. Semoga memberi input kepada anda. Hari ini adalah perjuangan, esok adalah pengharapan, lusa adalah kemenangan kita semua insya-Allah. Jumpa anda di angkasa kejayaan. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Pagi.
Final Evo memang terbaik lah. Datanglah orang Kelantan, kau orang luar, kau marilah berlakon. Tolonglah mari.
Kenapa ni Evo sebenarnya buat saya? Pasal dia tengok sama Tuan Fadi. Tuan Fadi duk live pagi-pagi dia.
Sebelum ni sebenarnya saya dah follow Cik Fadil melalui live dia sebenarnya. Dah follow. Cuma bila tengok live tu dapat something, cuma dia macam tak cukup.
Oh, masuk kelas ni. Siapa ni? Ni Fan Evo ni. Kelas molek ni kita tahu belakang Google bukan FB lah. Kita tahu Google, kita tahu YouTube molek ngabi ni. Ngabi pun banyak kat YouTube juga. Jadi dia aja saya pun masuk. Bila Tuan Fadi ayat pasal database tu, oh ni kena save molek database. Sebelum ni saya tak pernah pun save database klien-klien saya dah.
Hari ni yang saya belajar macam mana nak buat iklan dekat Google, macam nak buat iklan dekat YouTube, macam nak buat FB Ad, FB Live, semualah. Jadi banyak benda yang saya dapat hari ni lah.
Database kita tak simpan, kita tahu nak cek klien baru, nak cek klien baru. Padahal kita boleh guna database lama, buat tu sebagai pelanggan baru juga, tapi kita kena adanya.
Jadi boleh repeat lah.
Harap yang mana tak join lagi memang kena join. Saya rasa saya sangat rugi sebab saya baru jumpa dengan Final Evo. So saya harap yang mana menonton video ni datanglah.
Sebab Tuan Fahdi pun kata kalau nak dapatkan ilmu cari mentor yang baik. Terbaik bagi saya Tuan Fahdi tu mentor yang baik. Kalau siapa-siapa baru nak masuk ceburi bidang ni. Sebab benda ni kita nampak lah ni FB Ad, IG Ad boleh buat kita duit. Padahal benda lain pun banyak juga. So siapa-siapa nak tahu apa cara lain untuk buat duit, carilah Tuan Fahdi.
Di sinilah saya rasa permulaan dan langkah anda untuk terus grow ke bisnes yang lebih besar dan anda boleh kenal dunia bisnes yang sebenar melalui online, bukan secara offline sahaja. Jadi Final Evo memang terbaik lah. Datanglah orang Kelantan, kau orang luar, kau marilah berlakon. Tolonglah mari. Abang Mak mari dah. Jadi Abang Mak nak adik kakak berlakon, pakak-pakak mari berlakon dah.
Final Evo, emak.